kid in the army. My name is EHX-KOR, as always. This video is going to be a complete shit show. Just fair warning. It's gonna be an absolute fucking train wreck because this is unscripted. This is unedited, raw. This is uncut, raw audio that I'm gonna be presenting to you. Because I'm just relatively very stressed out right now, and I just wanted to ramble and get it out somewhere. So if this video isn't something you really look forward to watching, you can always find something else to look at. But I just need to get this shit off. I'm very stressed out at the moment for a few different reasons. And they all kind of intermingle together. So, with Christmas coming up, it's obviously a very expensive time of the year, and at the moment, I have very, very little amount of money coming in. And that shouldn't be the case, because I working two jobs and doing more work on the side, you would think that I would have plenty of money to spare, but that's simply not the case. Because with both jobs that I'm working, my hours have been cut severely. With one of, my main job that I'm still working part-time at, but at my main job, in September I was working 25 to 30 hours a week. I have 3 hours lined up for the next week, and that's it. And that is very, very stressful for me, because I can't run on 3 hours a week. That's not gonna work for me. I'll be lucky if I get $100 in a paycheck from that. And again, that's if I'm lucky. Which, and I know a lot of people will say, oh, go and find another job then. And yeah, that's something that I am trying for. But you do have to take into account, in where I'm living in Alberta, we're already in this ridiculous, stupid recession. It's already so difficult to find work. It was hard for me to find this job. I had to constantly call them and call them and call them. I think I called them 3 times before I actually got an interview and then was hired. And 6 months later, now I'm back to square one, not making really anything. And so that's very, very stressful for me, because I'm not very financially stable right now. And that is horrible for me. And another thing that's gonna be going on, and this is probably one of the biggest stressors for me, is, so I've been seeing a doctor for the past 6 months, a little more than 6 months, regarding hormone replacement, which, if you didn't know, I am not currently on. But I have been working towards getting to the point where I can do this, and it is slowly approaching. From what I understand, I could end up starting, hormone replacement therapy as soon as New Year, which is both exciting and very, very terrifying. My family doesn't know about this, first and foremost. Or, well, actually, that's a lie. Not my entire family. My younger sibling, who is 15, knows about this, because I know that she's a little more accepting of that kind of thing. And I know that because she is a little more left-leaning, much more left-leaning than I am, I think, and I am hoping that it is sort of just a phase, because she is, a teenager, and teenagers tend to get roped into this kind of stuff these days, especially with them teaching this crap in school. But I'm hoping that she'll kind of outgrow all that stuff regarding, all these other ridiculous genders that she believes in. But, it is kind of nice to have somebody that I can kind of, sort of talk about with it too, if that makes any sense. So it's gonna be interesting to see how my family adapts to growing facial hair and having a lower voice and all these other changes that are gonna take place. But that's not necessarily the most stressful thing for me. And I was talking with the doctor about it. She was very kind of thorough with talking about all this stuff. So I have one more appointment before we actually start this. And the thing that I'm the most worried about is the methods of actually taking the hormones. Because I did ask her about different methods, because I know that there is more than just the needle. And she told me that she doesn't prescribe the pill because it doesn't really work, or it works the slowest. It's not very effective. And then she told me about gels and patches, and then the needles. And I thought, okay, well, I'll do the patches, or I'll do the gels. And she told me that, the needle is the cheapest method. And I know a lot of you guys are saying, oh, well, you're in Canada, isn't everything covered? Well, yeah, to a certain degree, it is covered. It kind of depends on what your health plan is. Because for me, because I'm a student, I have coverage through school. And then, because my mom works with Alberta Health, I actually have Blue Cross coverage as well. So, I'm a little bit more saved because of that. Because of the Blue Cross coverage that comes from my mom's employment. Sorry, my dog's going fucking nuts downstairs. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear that or not, but he's going crazy right now. God, I'm sounding like Circle Italia right now. But yeah, so she said that the needles are covered through most plans, including the Alberta Works plan, which I'm not on, but it's basically the Alberta Welfare Plan. From what I understand, that is the Alberta Welfare Plan. But that doesn't cover, the patches, and it doesn't cover the gels. And she said that the price difference is huge between the three of them, or more so between the injections and the gels and patches, because the injections are, I think she said 40 or 70 bucks a bottle, which would last, I think she said, either 40 days or 40 weeks, I can't quite remember. But then she said the gels, or the patches, will cost upwards of $300 a month. And so that's kind of what I'm sort of dealing with. I don't know exactly what I'm going to go with, because I don't know what my healthcare covers. And while I would prefer to do the non-injection methods, I know the injections will probably be, more financially supportable, especially in my current financial state, because I'm not making very much money right now. And most of the money that I am making is going directly into savings. And So there's all that I have to deal with. And she said, because I don't have anyone who could help me with injections or anything. And I know most of the time the injection either goes into the leg, into the thigh, or into the butt. It goes into the thigh or into the rear end, into the buttocks. So, and she had told me that I could go in, and it's a weekly injection, which means I'll have to take one day every week to go down there and get this injection into my leg or into my butt, which is very, very, I guess, sort of obnoxious. She said that you could do it yourself, but I know I couldn't do it myself because I fucking hate needles. So, sorry. So I'd shut the fuck up. Shh. I'd have to, go down every week and get this needle done. And so that's something that I'm very, very worried about. Shit, I had more that I was gonna talk about, but I can't quite remember it all. But I guess that's all I really have to say about all this stuff. Just, financial troubles and the whole actually transitioning thing is, it's starting to really kind of set in as holy fuck, this is happening. Holy shit, this is actually, gonna happen. And I'm both, excited about it because why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I be? But at the same time, it's almost jarring in a sense, where it's surreal to the point where it's just, holy shit, this is something that I'm actually doing. This is actually gonna happen. And it almost doesn't feel real because of that. But anyway, that's sort of what I wanted to talk about and get off my chest. I know it doesn't really sound like a whole lot, but that's just, it's been on my mind for a lot lately. There's been a lot of things on my mind lately. A lot of things that I don't really want to talk about. But this is just, yeah. Sorry if you didn't enjoy this video. I probably wouldn't enjoy listening to it either. Which is probably why I'm not going to really edit it at all. So, with that, if there's going to be more in the end screen, if you want to see one of my real videos, that's actually edited and professionally-ish done. But, as always, subscribe if you like it. Join the Kidney Army. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And have a good day or night. Time zones are weird. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace the X out.